Hi everyone, I'm Marcelle Rose, registered nutritionist and emotional eating coach. Now, so many of my clients have mentioned to me lately, they've said to me, Marcelle, how can I become a normal eater? So it made me think I'd like to do a video and talk about this a little bit. Because when someone says that to me, we start to explore, well, what is a normal eater and what isn't a normal eater? So really, if you're not a normal eater, you're someone who is constantly thinking about food. It's someone who's constantly analysing their calories. It's someone who's analysing what food they're going to eat, what they have eaten. It's someone who has anxiety over what they're eating, and they're worried about what other people are thinking about what they're eating. They're also sometimes thinking, they're eating something and they're thinking about what the next thing is that they're going to eat. There's a lot of rigidity involved in what they're eating, and there's no enjoyment in what they're eating. Now, normal eaters, on the other hand, start to eat when they feel hungry and they stop when they're satisfied. It sounds simple, right? But it's not easy. It's not so easy for people who struggle with this, because diet culture has made it very, very difficult. And it's for people who really struggle with this, they find that everything is an issue. Whereas if you're a normal eater, it's not an issue. It's just something they do as part of their day. They're very flexible. They have trust in themselves around food, and they maybe think about the function of food and nutrients and what that can do to help them. But most of all, they get pleasure from their food. They don't eat to change their body shape or weight. And it's not about using food as a way to control certain things. So yes, sometimes we all emotionally eat, but that's okay. If we're feeling a bit sad or a bit stressed with life, we may reach for the biscuit tin. But it becomes a problem. When it becomes a problem, it's about feeling obsessive, that obsessive behaviour. It's that relentless cycle. It's those nasty, critical voices that tell us you're not good enough. You're a bad person because you've eaten. And you have those nasty thoughts in your head. Now, the good news is that first of all, it's not your fault, because unfortunately it's diet culture's fault. Now, the good news is that we are born with that innate wisdom. We're born to know what we're eating. So we can actually reconnect with it. If you think about babies, when they're full, they push the food away. When somebody is trying to feed them, they push the food away. They'll shut their mouth. They won't take any more. So we know we were born with the understanding of what we need to do. So we just need to reconnect with that. And much of this work really involves teaching yourself mindful eating, how to eat mindfully. And so it's about your environment. It's about not feeling stressed when you're eating. It's about really appreciating your food and eating slowly and chewing well. Other aspects are learning to value yourself by replacing those critical inner thoughts about what you're eating that send those kind of stress responses, so that your body and your physiology can't metabolize and break down your food properly. And I do a lot of this work, both with my online coaching clients, my one-to-one clients, where we really work on all these things, and it is possible to make change. Because of the situation at the moment, I have had a lot of women contacting me who are really struggling with this at the moment. And yes, it's partly the time of year, the nights are closing in on us, but also it's about, the pandemic has really compounded this, and the lockdown as well. So, I really want to help people address this with as many women as possible, really. So I've created a mini course that soon you'll be able to access and join, which is called Break Free from Food Guilt, which is intended to really help women to address this, and you can get free access to this. So please do follow me on Facebook, like my page, make it one of your favourites, because don't miss out, because I am going to be posting in the lead up to this mini course. I'm going to be posting lots of information that I think you'll find useful, strategies, tips and information. Also, I'm going to be sending them out to my email community as well. So I really hope that if you do need the support, do connect with me, and do join me on the mini course as well.